Okay, we're back now, and the next spot is with Chuhee.
Yes, hello.
Hi, good to see you again.
Yes.
And you're going to be continuing your series on martial arts, right?
Yes, I'll be showing you another martial art, Korean martial art. It's called subyokchigi.
Okay, you actually went to learn how
Yes,
to
I
do it?
did, but don't be scared. It wasn't anything aggressive or hard. It was actually just clapping. So.
Just clapping.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not exactly like just clapping, but you know, we'll see in a minute. So why don't we look at the video? Clapping is something we do all the time. We clap all the time we do it for fun, we do it to celebrate something, we do it when we're happy. But clapping used to be something very special in Korea. It's called subyokchigi, and it's about martial art. And I'm here to find out what kind of martial art it is. So let's find out, okay? We express our feelings and emotions through our body in reverse. Our actions and motions have an effect on our mind. And when we are happy, we clap our hands. And as we clap, we feel lighter and happier. Subyokchigi is one of the main Korean traditional folk martial arts, along with the taekyon. Rooted deeply in the old military systems, subyokchigi managed to maintain its cultural values over a long period of time. Faded away with time, but Mr. Yuk-tae-an saw this and thought it was worth preserving, and it did not give him money nor vision, but he decided to pursue this career. Thank you. A very special uniform for subyokchigi. I'm here to learn some basic movements, so let's go and start. 안녕하세요. 네, 저기 기본 동작 좀 가르쳐주세요. One of the ways to train our emotions is by clapping, and as we clap, our palms produce heat and sharp percussive sound, and this in turn revitalizes our body and mind. And when our body receives this resonance from striking two hands, we get energized by instantly. And this fundamental energy from clapping is the basis of subyokchigi. It looks easy, but it was actually harder than that. Requiring coordination. Harder than I thought, right? 생각보다 너무 어려워요.
몸 중심으로 낮추세요.
And there's a shuttlecock game called chegi in Korean folk plays. And this is a good training exercise for straightening your lower body in waist. Subyok exercise just like chegi, except it strike palms against feet rather than chegi against feet.
이때 부딪히는 데 있죠? 이거 하실 때도 이 다리를 구부리죠. 거기서 여기 다니지 말고 멀리 보세요. 다리를 지금 다리를. 그럼 반대편 손은 손바닥이 위로 가고요. 손바닥은 위로.
It was really hard. I think this would be very good for diet. Subyokchigi is very similar to taekyon. It looks like a dance, and if you want to learn this to improve health, 1 month is good enough to pick up the basics.
수벽치기는 우리나라의 전통 무예로서 역사에 기록된 가장 오래된 무예입니다. 부드럽게 움직이는 모습을 보면 춤처럼 보일 수 있고 건강을 위해서 활용하게 되면은 체조처럼 할 수 있습니다.
While subyok exercise is easy to learn, subyokchigi as an art form is very hard to master. They say that even 10 years is not enough. They compare hands to a dagger. You practice by imagining that your hand is a dagger. To change soft, weak hands to strong ones, you have to practice clapping. And as a result, your hands will become as sharp as a dagger, and you'll have healthier body and clear mind. And because hands are mostly used in subyokchigi, it's very easy to miss footsteps. In actual practice, however, there is a greater emphasis on foot movements than hand movements. And all the power comes from the lower body. So strong lower body means strong hand motions. So that determines good subyokchigi's footsteps. Subyokchigi can also be a very powerful movement. It is a martial art. Let's have that look at. Subyokchigi was created to cultivate one's inner mind, and they avoid a face-to-face fight. But the power of this fight is beyond our imagination. So if Mr. Yuk hits a mattress held by a strong man, that man could fall back 5 to 6 meters. Running is the basis of today's sport. It was boxing in the old martial arts. This boxing was very important as the fundamental sport, and they gave permission to use sword or another weapons to those who have mastered their boxing with 2 bare hands. Subyokchigi is very good for our everyday life and good for health. And I think we should learn to do it more and have it as a habit. And I think we'll be healthy for the rest of our lives.
All right, that was great. Maybe we should all just practice some clapping right here. So, what is the most important element of subyokchigi?
It's not exactly perfect skills, it's the mentality of the person. So you don't need a perfect skill to actually clap or do the subyokchigi.
You know, I'm still amazed by the power of the hands that is part of this form of martial arts. You were saying that the hands can be like daggers, and that force was just amazing. It's almost a superhuman. Kind of
It was actually like just watching them, you know, with the power. It was like all coming from their body. And it was just amazing, just watching them.
Wow. Great. Okay, Julie, thanks so much for that report.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that brings us close to the end of this show. So we'd like to, we enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you all did too.
Yes, and at this time, we'd like to thank both of our reporters. First of all, Hyungmin here, who showed us a very special royal ritual. And again, Juhee for the subyokchigi. Thank you very much.
And of course, we can't forget our special guest in the studio. She was Miss Kim Bo-kyum. She was representing the Korean Federation of Women's Enterprises.
And don't forget, the Royal London Circus is still in town until late August. It's a great event for the entire family, adult or child.
That's right. So, thanks for joining us, and that wraps it up today. Join us again tomorrow. See you then.
Bye-bye.